Hello, everybody, and CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. I'm going to start a new segment. Always fun things to do. Come check us out, by the way. But anyway, I'm going to start a new segment, and this segment is about Lance, the cactus that I call Lance. Uh, Steve Prime, also known as Steve. Um, uh, he went to that great whatever wherever aloe vera go whenever they expire. But yeah, I just realized he wasn't coming back from his withered or weary condition. Uh, but I was also realizing that Lance had kind of outgrown his pot. He was feeling a little stifled in there. So I'm hoping this will work. What I've done is I've kind of uh, uh, took out Steve, or whatever, and then I put in the cactus here that I call Lance, and the soil is a little bit moist, but I turned it up to kind of break it up and kind of let some oxidizing happen, and then of course the product that I put down. Is some product. It's a fertilizing product called bone meal that my friend Mike, told me about. And cactuses are a little bit more resilient. So I'm hoping that this will do well. He will survive the transplant. I've got the fertilizing down. And so what I do is I'm just going to take this plant, and it's just plenty of moisture in the soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to leave him alone and not do anything with him for at least about a month, because I don't think he should be okay. But as we can see, we can see where parts of him was under the soil there, and I actually kind of just kind of like put a hole into this pot and kind of put his root system in that hole and kind of like bunched up a little bit of soil, but he has a little bit more room to grow at the bottom. And so I hope he's really going to do well. And any tips or advice on how to care for a cactus? One thing you don't want to do is over love a cactus, like over nurture or whatever. And that's probably something that happened with Ziggy. Before I went away, I went to a cruise a few months ago. And before I left, he had a condition known as root rot, where the root got wet, moist, and separated from the plant. And that was me, just basically adding a little bit too much water to the soil and everything. And it just, yeah, it should have been kept drier. But, you know, uh, this is a very dry cactus, and it's going to, I hope, make use of some of the moisture that's in the soil. And we shall see. But yeah, give me any tips or anything like that you have about Lance here. We want him to thrive. I know that I don't know the history of this cactus at all. I do know that Steve, so what I call the aloe vera, he was with me for about 4.5 years, something like that. Before that, he was with Mike, my friend Mike, for about 2 years, and Mike got him from someplace else, or either recovered him from someone's garden or something like that. So, and planted him alongside another aloe vera, and they grew well together. And then Mike separated Steve from the other plant, and the other aloe vera died while mine endured. So, and I will uh, get some more house plants, but I love succulents that are easy to take care of. Uh, but I feel like, I feel like maybe I probably over nurtured uh, because I was using a wet fertilizer. And I think eventually the ground got more saturated, and I was doing well with the dry fertilizer, which was a Miracle Grow. But this that's down here now is a fertilizing product called bone meal. that Mike told me about. So I put a fair amount, just kind of scattered it about, and then I'm just gonna kind of let that provide nutrient to the soil for a little bit. And I really, the reason why I put some down is because I'm just not gonna meddle with this particular plant too much, because he is prickly, and getting him transferred from a small pot to this larger pot, I hope he'll have a little bit more room to expand or grow if he needs to, because he was looking a little stifled in the smaller yellow pot that I had him in. Uh, you can go back if you're interested in this at all. Why I'm so attached to Steve is that he started out. I got him in a coffee can planting. He wasn't much. He wasn't very big, and then of course he did grow to be, a very strong plant, well over, right around that 2 foot mark that they get, and then I planted at one point some other aloe vera around him and he pretty much like killed them. He was a competitive for that attention, so they didn't do well. He did not like that. But then, I think he endured as long as I can expect him to endure. But hopefully this cactus will do well too. This cactus that I call Lance. I had another plant that I called Lyle that was a sort of a flowering cactus, but it did not do well at all. So there's certain, minimal care plants that I find that I'm going to do well with, and some I probably won't do so hot with. But anyway. Okay. So, so long, Steve, and yay for the new room for Lance. Okay. Have a good night. Bye.